Sorry guys. My my camera, my phone was not, for me it wasn't leveling. It was like this. And even though it probably wasn't looking like that for you, for me it was like giving me OCD or something because I was like wanting to straighten, like I wanted to do my head like that. So we are gonna do a little bit of cooking, baking. The quick recipe. It's not a big one. But we're here, we're doing it. We're doing the whole thing. You guys. I hope you guys are doing good. Um well, these are all, I used all of my chocolate chips. Didn't know. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, guys. Okay. Let me get a bowl. A bowl. I guess I can use this bowl. I don't need this big. I guess I can do it in my cup. Hi, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. Hi. Hi, Charlie. How are you? Okay, Charlie, since you know some of the thing, we have bad and good news. Well, stress. If you're a mom, you'll probably understand the stress. Hi, Rachie. Okay, bad and good of the day. Destiny left this morning. Hey, Pookie. Destiny left this morning, and right now I'd be ecstatic because I'm like, oh my God, I'm just a few hours from seeing her. Well, she left their Budapest time. She left at 2. Her flight was supposed to leave at 2:30 Budapest time. Okay, so I was up all night with her, just making sure that she got everything. Blah, blah, blah. They had, because it's cold, there. It's like 30 degrees this morning when they left. Anyways, they had a 1 hour sit on the they called it something. So they didn't get to leave at 2:30. Well, she was going from Budapest to Germany, Frankfurt or something like that. Was it Frankfurt, Germany? Frankfurt. And then from Frankfurt, she was going to go to O'Hare, and then from O'Hare to Grand Rapids. Well, long story short, when they had to sit on the something pad or something for 49 minutes or an hour that they sat there, it caused her to miss her flight in Germany. Which, thank God I bought insurance for the, believe it or not, it mattered. Anyways, Tarmac, yes, Bookie, yes, good, Bookie, yes. So, long story short, she did leave Budapest, thank you, Jesus. She's overnight in Germany. Tomorrow she goes to Belgium, then to O'Hare, and then to where we'll pick her up. But I mean, you know what? She's not in that was what, I guess that's what they were saying is, if we went to buy insurance, then she would have had to wait till the next flight tomorrow. But because we did buy the insurance, which I wasn't gonna, but when you're paying $1,000, I know I didn't. This is me. I would have gone, oh my God, it's $1,000. I mean, we barely were coming up with that. I mean, just for whatever reason. But then I hear my husband, because this is just how Joe is. He goes, this is Joe. Why pay $1,000 for a ticket and not insure it on that 1,000? Because then you lose out on that 1,000. If you're going, you know what, I really don't want to spend an extra $100. It's an extra $89 for that insurance. Because I'm going, well, why would we need that? Why would we need it? Why? Long story short, she's coming in tomorrow afternoon versus tonight. She was supposed to be here at 11:30, and I would be going and dancing and but you guys, 5 years. Well, it's been 5 years since I've held her, but she left home in 2016. And so I'm excited. We're going to be cooking and doing a bunch of things. We leave on Monday to go see my mom in Texas. Um, oh, yes, yes, but she's still coming. She's officially left. She left. She left. Yes, so she's still coming. It's just going to take a couple extra days. And in the name of Jesus, we can. Oh my God, Rachel. Rachel, I've been crying every single hour on the hour. As a mother, just know I can't wait to hug her. Just to have her back on American soil. There's nothing wrong with other grounds. It's just to have her back in reachable distance, to have her in my living room, to have her lay in the bed in the morning, because that's what she used to do. She's on her way. So she'll probably in the morning, because one of her cousins said, hey, are you going to come and stay over with me for, do you want to stay over here for a couple of days? And my daughter, which made me, she goes, I felt bad. She goes, no, my niece's name is Brandy. She goes, I miss my mom. I want to stay home. I want to just be, and that just feels so, I mean, I can't describe it. I mean, yeah, obviously she misses me, but it feels so like I don't know. I just can't. And I'm excited that I get to share it with you guys because I've only told you guys about my daughter thus far. I've only shared I have a daughter. She went away to school, and nobody's ever really seen if I have a daughter. I know. It is. Thank you, God. Oh, thank God. It's just a short delay. It's not a bad thing. She's just gonna be in. They even gave her a voucher. She at the hotel because it was all part of the package of the hotel, whatever. So she went to the hotel. She got something to eat, and from getting something to eat, she went up to the room. And in the morning, she'll take the shuttle back to the airport, and she has to be back at the airport by the plane leaves at 6:50 a.m. You guys, I just want to squeeze you guys and just enjoy. Like, I literally just want to share it with you guys. And I was like, Joe, do you think we should record it? Just because I feel like you guys are a part of my family too. And I'm like, I just want to do this with them so that they can all enjoy. I don't know, because I've shared it with you guys for so long. Like, I really want to share it with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But then I also feel like I want to respect and hold that private time for just us. You know what I mean? But I feel like you guys have listened to me cry for so long that you guys deserve to see my daughter come home. And then hold on. My sign. I even made a sign for my daughter, you guys. You see it? Welcome home, Des. I was supposed to be a different board. It was supposed to be like a poster board, a thick one, like styrofoam, so it was solid hard. Welcome home. But I need Joe to draw one, so this was the practice one. This is the real one. You guys, she's coming home. She's freaking coming home. Oh, I'm so excited. I had so many nights and so many days and so many afternoons and so many watching so many people go out for lunch and shopping with their daughters. And I finally get to I'm so excited. Oh, January's going to be tough. This is what I told Joe. It's only going to be tough because I know how much I'm going to miss her once she goes again. But she got to come for now. You know what I mean? Like, she got to come for now, so I can't be sad. So, anyways, you guys, please, I ask you, please keep her in prayer. She's not only traveling, she's traveling alone, a 27-year-old traveling alone across. Just it's scary, her knowing she's in the Germany hotel by herself. It just scares me. So, I'm like, go inside of the building, please. Don't step outside and just stay inside, stay in your room, lock the doors. She's like, I know, Charlie. She's like, Mom, you don't want me to go outside. I literally live in a whole different country. You like I can take care of myself. So, anyways, that's the good news. She's still coming. She's just delayed. And then you know what? I can take delayed all day long. I mean, I don't want to, but we don't have a choice. The plane got delayed, and the delay caused many delays. And thank God she's coming home. Okay, guys, that's Oh, one more thing. We have a surprise. Come here, Novi. Come. I got a treat for you. You guys want to see something so adorable? Okay. Come on, sissy. Why are you looking at Mama? She don't trust me because she knows I kiss her so much. Come here. Tell me that she doesn't look like the cutest little girl ever. Sissy, say hi. Sit down. Sit down, sissy. Novi, sit. Sit. That's a good girl. Hold on, Mama. You guys, we have matching sweatshirts. Thank you, Rachel. You guys, we have matching sweatshirts. See her? Sit down, sissy. Sit down. Sit, sissy. Say hi. Say hi, sissy. I love you. Isn't she so cute? Aw, you're the big baby. I love you. Okay, good girl. Okay, guys. Okay, they had my. I know my mom said, "Do I send her grandma?" That's her grandma. She said. Um, I wanted to get pajamas so bad, but I have such a hard time because nobody has a big chest. And every time I find an outfit that I like, it never fits her, and then it feels like a straight jacket for her. Yeah, she said, "You want to say I love you? Sit. I love you." Sissy, sit. You gotta sit first. Mama will give you a treat. Okay, ready? We gotta say I love you. Hey, sit. Now. I love you. I love you. One more. I love you. I love you. One more. I love you. I love you. Good girl. There you go. Go play. Oy, 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 she was killing me here. Okay, we're gonna start cooking, you guys. We're just gonna do. It's my daughter's favorite treat or snack or whatever during the holidays. So I'm gonna make it really quick. Some of you guys probably already know what it is, because you guys know how to make it already. But the ones who don't know how to make it, we're gonna do it with y'all. I'm just making puppy chow because my baby likes it. And this is what else I made her, you guys. I made this on the live with you guys last year, I believe. I made cheese balls. See them? What, man? I made the cheese ball and then I roll them in nuts. Pecans chopped up. That's the kind that I make. They're pretty good shaped. And then I put them back in. You know what I mean? I put them. What I do is the night I make them, it's really soft and creamy. I put them in a piece of cellophane in here, and then it sits for like not overnight. Then the next day I mince up my nuts, and then I get my ball of this, and I roll it around my nuts, and basically, I don't want to touch it. I won't even say nothing. Thank God Joe's not in here because Joe would probably make an inappropriate joke. Do you hear me, Jay? I said, I don't want to touch it. And I said, oh, thank God Joe's not in here. He'd probably make an inappropriate joke. Joe's inappropriate. Joe, shut up. What did you say? Joey! He's horrible. Please, God, don't him. So then I get it, and I made turtles. Ew. I made turtles with caramel and chocolate. You see the caramel's underneath there with the, oh, there's a little bit of caramel right there. I didn't put enough chocolate. See it right there sticking out? Trying to prepare my desserts that I like to give people. All right, this is what I do. I scoop it with like this rubber spatula, and I put some cellophane paper out like that. Okay, so once I make it in the blender, then I get this. Put that there. I get this. I get my scooper and I put it. Whatever. Let's think of. Let's say this is my big processor. Okay, I grab it and I usually do 2 of these. 1, 2, sometimes 3, and then I get this, and it's all just the cheese, but it's soft. And then I get it and I kind of go like this, and I fold it up, all of those, and then I grab the top, and it's got a big ball down here, and then I'll get this. This is a muffin pan versus a cupcake tin, and then I put it in there. So I do all 6 of them, and then I put them in the fridge, and then it comes out of the fridge, and then I open up the plastic, and it's all just cheese, a cheese ball with nothing on it. And you can do it like that, because actually I like it like that too once in a while. So it's just a cheese in a round shape. And I have my cutting board or whatever with minced up nuts. And I get this, and I just literally, I grab this and I drop this ball of just cheese onto my nuts, and I just start rolling it around like that. Roll it, roll it, roll it around. Then you get this and just kind of shape it into a round. What my mom usually does, and that's what I started doing, is you put this on a plate, and then around it, she would make like peanut brittle, white chocolate, fudge, the turtles, anything to put around it. And then she would either give it to them with like a sleeve of your Ritz crackers, but that's what you do. Did I give you the black plate? Oh, what is that? I walk around with this cheap ball. So generally you try to get a round plate like that, and you put it like that, and then you get your whatever, your, oh, that cheese ball's upside down. You can tell by the way it's sitting. So then you go like that to, oh, I thought I had a third. Apparently I only had 2. Okay, guys. And I mean, depending on how much dessert you make, and then I made those with you guys the other day, the pecan, whatever seed. So then you put that like that. And then if you do the white chocolate or you do the toffee, the crack, Christmas crack or whatever, if you make, sometimes when I do the puppy chow, I'll put it in a Ziploc baggie or peanut brittle. And then you just get the plate like that. And then you can either, which the only reason we don't do it is because the crackers get soft, or they lose their crunchiness if you take them out and lay it. So we just usually put one that hasn't been opened, and you just put it on the side with it like that, like this, and then you put the plastic wrap around it, and it's got a bunch of desserts or whatever. But anyways, that's what my mom has always, she makes about 17 plates like this. So she has to do about 3 batches of the cheese ball in order for for everybody to get one. She has to make about 3 batches of the cheese ball. I'm looking for the cellophane wrap, you guys. Sorry. I hope everybody's doing good. You can put it any way you want. This is just for us here at the house. I will do the batch. And another thing is I would wait till the week of. So like we're going to be in Texas the 22nd, 23rd. That's when I would make the stuff. 21st, 22nd, and go drop it off on the 23rd. So that way, if anybody's not home on the 24th, because some people celebrate Christmas Eve versus just Christmas Day, you can do. And nobody wants to go through all that work and then you go drop them off at houses and nobody's home because it's Christmas Eve. Some people appreciate it because they actually have company over, and then you drop it off and they're like, "Oh my God, thank you! We have we have people coming over and it gives us a chance to eat this." So, I made the cheese ball with you guys. It's super easy. It's sorry, my grandson probably calling me. Um, two Old English, one Roca Blue, and three cream cheese. And then it's 2 or 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. That's it. I leave them all out to get room temperature. Then you put it in the food processor and it does the. That's it. And then it's creamy because it's all everything's soft. It's got a little tint of orange to it because the Old English. But then you just that's the only thing. I don't put salt, pepper, garlic powder, nothing else. That's it. Those 3 ingredients, the 3 cheeses, and then the red wine vinegar. And then yeah, I think that's it. And and then the nuts. I use my food processor, but this is how tiny. I did about half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of pecans, and this is what I get them like. Then I get some extra pecans, and I get my knife and I rough chop them. So that way they have some of both of them. What if I don't have a food processor? I would get it to room temperature and use a flat spatula. Don't use a whisk because a whisk will not work. If you have a blender will work. My mom's used her blender when her food processor didn't work. Like, not a blender, a mixer, a hand mixer, as if you were gonna blend. So everything's room temperature. That's when do them separate. Don't put all your cheeses in one time. Put first your cream cheese, 1 or 2 blocks that are softened. Then add your third one. Scrape it out, put it in a bowl. Then get your Old English cheese, blend it, and get that whipped up because you almost want it light and airy because these are very light and airy. Then get your Roca Blue and then whip that. So all 3 of your cheeses are blended with your handheld mixer. Put them aside, and then you can add them either by hand or your hand mixer. Your hand mixer just can't do all of those cheeses at one time because it is very, very firm to do with just a hand mixer. So if you do them in small batches, then you can just mix them all together versus 5 blocks of cheese. You know what I mean? This is the baby, did you dump my little glasses? This is the Old English. And the Roca Blue, it's very hard to find in stores. So when I looked online, it was 1 block of softened cream cheese. And then you get the blue cheese bits, like the crumbles, and you put a 1/3 cup of blue cheese. And you can either do 1 or 2 things. You can either add cream to like get it more pliable, or you can do um, blue cheese dressing. You know what I mean? Like the blue cheese dressing is liquidy. You can add that to the blue cheese and then the Philadelphia cream cheese. We had to look it up online, Roca Blue homemade, because our stores would not carry it for like 2 years in a row. I got to put my hair up, you guys, really quick, and then I will start with this. Oh, my hair. Is there a chunk over here? No, Daddy, I got it. I'll find one. I got one. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, though. But hold on, because you're making your Roca Blue homemade, you now ask yourself, well, how do I measure it? Because I only need one jar of the Roca Blue and 2 jars of Old English. Empty these first. So you got the Old English that are softened in your bowl. You've now made your Old English mixture. I'm sorry, you've made your Roca Blue mixture, and all you do is fill up this. So that way you know you're putting in exactly this amount. Does that make sense? So I made this a couple, like, I think I made my cheese ball maybe yesterday, last night. So on Sunday or Monday, I made this. It was Philadelphia cream cheese, the block of cream cheese. Oh, you're welcome, honey. So this is Philadelphia cream cheese, softened. Leave it out room temperature. Sit it in hot water. I've showed you guys how to do that. Put it in hot water and let it sit there. Don't open it at all. Then you get your Roca Blue chips. You guys, the reason I try to be as very detailed as I can for you guys is because sometimes I watch people cook and I'm like, what does that mean? What do they mean by that? And I have to try to figure out what they mean by blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Or first, put your flour in two separate portions, or evenly divide your portions of flour. And I'm like, what does that even mean? They mean don't put it all in at once. Put it in there a little bit at a time. That's I don't, when I'm watching a recipe, I don't understand why they're going so fast, what they mean by that. So I have to like break it down and then I figure out what they mean and then I'm like, "Oh, they don't, they want it to be done separately." These are the blue chips that actually came in here. So, I put in what I needed, like a third cup of blue cheese crumbles. I got my softened cream cheese and I put it all in a bowl. And then I used a little bit of blue cheese dressing, okay? Or milk. Milk works fine, or blue cheese dressing. Then I just got one of these rubber spatulas and I just blended it up because my cream cheese was soft. So I could blend in the little crumbles. I could blend it in really good. I have my Ninja, but I mean, I try to do stuff without the Ninja so I can explain to you guys, if you don't have the Ninja, this is what you can do. So then once I did what I needed to do, I put it in here. All that I made in that bowl, I put it in here, stuck it in the fridge, and I let it sit in the fridge so it can kind of ferment together for a good day. So then when I went to make it last night, I opened these up, like pried them up. I got one of these, and all I did was scoop that stuff that I had just made the couple days before that. I scooped it in there, brushed it down, and then I scraped it and I poured it into my food processor. So that way I knew it was equivalent to 1 jar of Roca Blue. I mean, I have more, but Joe likes it on a cracker once in a while or whatever. But anyways, and then the other one is 3 blocks of softened cream cheese. That's it. 2 of those, 3 blocks of cream cheese, and then one of these if your store carries them, first look in the cheese by the different cheese aisle, but also in the aisle, sometimes they have it where they have like processed cheeses. Sometimes they have it there. We've seen the Roca Blue there at HEB, I believe. Hey, my little Olap. So that's 2. I call it 1, 2, 3 because it took 1 of the Roca Blue, 2 of these, and 3 Philadelphia cream cheeses. That's it. Then I think it's 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Don't put pepper unless you like it. Don't put any other seasonings unless you like it. But then it just gets fluffy. And it just makes, this is how many it will make. We ate one today, me and Joe. But it makes 6 of them, that size. 1. And if you don't like nuts, if somebody has an allergy to nuts, then just do a plain cheese ball. You don't have to do nuts at all. I just did it because I think they look cute like that. Joe likes it for texture. So it works for us. Let me put these actually back in here so they don't get soft. But I think that's it, party people. Let's get rolling. We got to cook. Those are the pecans we made the other day. I believe I made the turtles with you guys. But I'm going to do the puppy chow next. Aw, thank you, Rachie. I just try to do it because that's what I would want for me. I don't like, not that I don't like it. I already feel not as, so if I can try to help other people so they don't have to feel not as intelligent, then that's what I'll do. All right, let's roll, y'all. Let's roll. I'm gonna aim you down, okay, guys. Joe will check on I feel bad because the other day, freaking poor Pookie, bro. She had you guys the thing fell down, and I don't know when it hit mute, but Pookie's the only one that was like mute. Like I felt so bad for her. Anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. Come on, let's go. Okay, it's one. Let's go. I'm gonna put 1 cup in here. You know what? Doing my checks first. I don't want to have to wash my this. 6 cups of your Chex Mix. I believe this is 2 cups. 2 cups. So that's 2, 4, 6. There you go, y'all. 1 cup of your this. You guys, I know some people use semi-sweet. I use milk chocolate. I 90% of the time buy milk chocolate because I like to make my turtles. I can use them with more things. I'm that person. Like if I can spend my money in a stretch it kind of way, that's what I do. I know semi-sweet some people use because it's not as sweet. But if I buy semi-sweet, then when I go to make my turtles, I'll have semi-sweet turtles, and I don't want that. All right. See the thing right there? There's a little line. 1 cup, 1.5 cups, 2 cups. I have lights everywhere. I try to put lights everywhere for us to be able to see. You guys are able to see. They're like little touch lamps. All right. And then I'm going to put 1/2 cup of peanut butter. And then I'm putting about 3 tablespoons of butter. You can put more if you want. You guys, I want to make, if you're from the Midwest, they're called Scotcheroos or Scotcheroos, I think they're called. My daughter likes those. But they're butterscotch chips are just very hard to find in a store at this time of the year. I don't because so many people bake. But they're like Rice Krispie treats with like butterscotch bottom and chocolate top. All right. Thank you guys for coming in. I think that's all I'm going to use of that. Then I'm going to do the regular butter. I hope you guys are having a good. I know I was supposed to be coming on sooner, but I've been. You guys, have I told you this? If I tell you the story, I'll probably tell you when it's done. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do 3.5. Or you can do just a half. It's a 1/4 cup. Each one of these is 1/2 a cup. So if you want to put a 1/4 of a cup, it's just split it down the middle. 4 tablespoons is a 1/4 of a cup. 8 tablespoons is 1 cup. Okay. Let's mic it, baby. You guys, I appreciate you guys so much. So much. I'm just gonna mic it. You can do it on the stove too. It does go kind of quick on the stove as well. I'm always afraid I'm gonna scorch the what am I telling you? The chocolates. Like even when because we had our business of doing chocolate chip or not. I'm sorry, milk chocolate. We did Ghirardelli chocolate covered strawberries. Loved having it, but I was always like, because we would make a rose out of it. Ooh, scare me, bro. I'm just gonna take it out. Oh, I'm gonna aim it down a little bit. I'm gonna kind of shoot. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit just so that the warmth of the things are also melting it. I probably shouldn't have done this much peanut butter. I don't mind peanut butter, but I sure like just a plain chocolate. All right. I hope everybody's gotten their Christmas shopping done. It's fun. Um, I mean, you guys, I got something, and it was supposed to be here like on the 13th. Then it got to like the end of the day, and then all of a sudden it's like your item, your delivery was unexpectedly delayed. I'm like, what? And now I'm like kind of panicking because I'm like, oh my god, what do I get my daughter-in-law if it doesn't come in time? Like it's not. It's just more about it wasn't planned to have a backup item, and I mean, I kind of and one thing I got was like the legs. They have like how sometimes they'll have a liner inside. The stitching is off the waist, and they're like, oh, we can refund it. I'm like, no, 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 no. I need them. I need this item. I'm gonna do it a little bit more so it's a little more runnier. Okay. You guys see it? Okay, let me do it a little bit more. Let me check. I'm probably mute again, right, Pookie? Hope you guys are doing good. All right, let me check what my peoples are saying. Hold up, Wolf Rider. No one wants to send my sweet turtle. Nobody does. Hold up, I'm telling you. How long in the microwave? 45. I start at 30 seconds. Take your time. Don't rush the microwave. If you're going to do it on the stove, don't leave because the first thing is it seizes up. Okay. And if it gets too hot, or even if the bowl gets too hot, you just have to be very careful to keep an eye on it because the chocolate, especially if you don't have any more chocolate and you can't just start a new batch. You know what I mean? You don't want to like seize up your chocolate and then you're like, no. So I would start with 30 to 45 seconds. And then I probably did it a total of a minute and a half. It didn't go long just now. I feel like I want to do it a little bit more, but I'm scared to do it too long now. Ay, ay, ay. Do I just leave it? I feel like it wants to be a little softer. Let me do it one last 10 seconds. Okay, so mine is a total of 1 minute then. 1 minute is what I did. I stopped it about every 20 seconds. So I stopped it already 2 times. This is my third time. All right. Oops, let me, And I've seen people like wait so that the powdered sugar kind of melts on there without it, what stays on there without it melting. I usually just put a double coating of it. I'm doing it longer, you guys. I don't care what you guys say. It shouldn't be this thick. That's how I think I put too much peanut butter because usually it's a little bit more on the runny side. But it basically is just going to coat all of your cereal. It's all going to get brown. You're going to get powdered sugar and put it in a. I'll show you. I think I like doing it in the pan. You know why? This is the first time I've done it in the microwave. Usually I do it in the pan. But when I do it in the pan stays hot. So then it kind of stays um, able to keep melting. Does that make sense? When you do it in the bowl's like cool. So it starts kind of, if that makes sense at all to y'all. doing it in a pan on the stove. The pan is still warm, so it. And then get your spoon, oops, and then kind of like spread it so it breaks up your. This is one of my daughter's favorite. When she was away at college, I made a batch and I put it in a box. Like, I would send her like once or twice, every other week. I would send I sent her a mini pumpkin. I sent her some leaves because she was in Arizona, so she didn't get to see leaves or anything like that. And I sent her, some apple cider. I made Joe. I don't know if you guys know what no bake cookies are. If anybody has a recipe, I don't. I mean, I've seen some online, but they vary so much. Some use cocoa powder, some use chocolate, and I honestly don't know what they take. And I kind of would like somebody's like a family recipe of no bakes, and my husband loves them, and I honestly have never made a no bake cookie. So I would like to do them for my baby. And the main thing you got to do, guys, is just keep grab it and press it down so they split up. Remember what I was telling you with the white when I was making the pecans? You just want to keep them separated because this will have a tendency to bulk up. So if you keep splitting it up with your spatula, then. And I actually keep ours in the fridge because I like it cold. I know that's weird. You haven't had it cold. Joe, did you call me home?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said that he'll call you back later because Lily was calling.
Oh, did Papa's need anything?
He was wondering about Destiny.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, they pretty much got all over everything, you guys. It doesn't look like it will at first because it looks like chocolate is just very touchy to burn, and you don't want to go too long because it will burn. So do it in 20-second intervals and then just. All right. Start with, I've seen people that put it in a paper bag. Destiny likes doing hers like that. She'll put it in a paper bag. And then when she puts it in the paper bag, she'll dump it in there. Back in the day, we had grocery stores that gave us paper bags. For anybody who's not familiar with back in the day, that's what Myers used to do. They give you a paper bag, and then you put this in there, and then you put your powdered sugar, and then you shake it like this. Since then, they now have plastic bags. That just feels weird. I don't know why. It just does. So let me do this really quick. Some people say to get a bowl that you have a lid, so then you can just drop it in there. So we'll try that for you guys. Okay. You guys, I made last night I made cinnamon rolls, but when I got the dough done, I had these little balls, okay, and I rolled them into balls. They were like that tiny. They were just like baby balls. And I put them in like on a flat layer in a loaf pan. And then when I put them on a flat layer in my loaf pan, they actually were like pull aparts. And what I did was I rolled them in cinnamon sugar, and I had maybe a total of 30 of them. Ball, 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 ball. And on top of it, it's like ball, 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 all over balls. Okay. Then in a bowl, I had some brown sugar, some butter, some vanilla, and a little bit of cinnamon. Okay. And I melted it, and then I drizzled it on top, just like monkey bread ish. And then when it came out, I made some icing to drizzle on top, and they were like little what are they called? They were like little, I guess, little cinnamon rolls. Jay, those things I made last night. What would you call those?
What?
Those little cinnamon balls that I made. Were they like cinnamon rolls, but ball shaped?
Monkey bread, cinnamon balls, all in one.
Yeah, maybe that. You know what happened to my big bowl?
Big bowl?
Yeah, the lid. I'm sorry, the lid.
Could be up top.
We're gonna have to use this one, y'all. Dang on it. Up there? Jay?
What?
Up there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like the green, the colored one?
Yeah, I'm trying to find one that I can. Well, yeah, I see that.
You get it?
Yeah, I will eventually. No, you're making me nervous.
Making me nervous.
Let me see if this one will work. Dang it. I'm going to give Joe extra bowls to wash. Jeez, oh Pete. We'll do that one. I'm sure you can do it in you guys. It's just so it can better distribute the powdered sugar. You know what I mean? That's what I'm mainly doing it. So spread them out like that with powdered sugar. It should be 1.5 to 2 cups. But, I mean, my daughter's been known to put a lot. Close this. Hey, can you grab me a cookie sheet? I swear I told myself this isn't going to be a big mess, and here I am. Thank you, baby. I know you always tell me I have them all done.
Want a round one?
Whatever you give me. Sometimes in the freezer though. I don't know if the round one will, but my thing what is it?
I don't see it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's way back.
Grazie, signor. Oh, thank you, sweets. And the only reason I do this is so that way, if you wanted to see how they look, versus, let me show you the difference.
How you doing?
See,
here?
this is what they start like, and this is what they end like. Look at Jay. Oh, I dropped them by accident. Sorry. You can toss them. I mean, you can just mix it with your hands, or you can. Just lay them out. And honestly, I think my daughter does a little bit of this the next day when she's going to take it to school or whatever after it's all done. You know what I mean? She does it a little bit more of powdered sugar. But you can definitely tell when you shake it because it kind of distributes it differently. Here's what it started like. I thought I had a lid for this. That's why I started in there, you guys. And I'm getting all my powdered sugar that's I started with in there instead of dumping it because the people that come here know I'm very frugal. If I see a bunch in there, even when you guys see me when I'm doing something, I'm like, nope, I paid for that. I'm not putting it in the trash. All right, so you can toss it around like that if you don't have a bag, a Ziploc bag or something, paper bag. It does all work the same, guys. It's not one way or the other. It works good no matter how you do it. Just don't set yourself up for like standards. Like I gotta make it like that. I mean, you know what I mean? Just don't. Just be like, if I only have a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, then make it with a 1/4 cup of peanut butter. If you only have 3/4 of a cup of chocolate chips, then make it. You guys might find out you go, you know what? I actually like it not with a whole 1/2 cup of peanut butter. I actually like it better like this. A lot of times you find out, you know what? By accident, I found out I liked it like this. I just lets you get violent with it, I think, anyways. All right. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate you guys taking the time to come in. And like I said, it can just sit in the fridge. It can sit on the counter. I will put mine in the freezer because I found out that I like it cold. The peanut butter and chocolate. You know how you get those from the Girl Scout cookies that are peanut butter and chocolate? It's like a peanut butter patty. I found out I like those in the freezer. There we go. I've seen people that put pretzels in it, M&Ms in it. They vary up how they decorate it, or you know what I mean. They put different things to make it their own, if you will. But I know some people call it muddy something, muddy paws, or my daughter loves it. She calls it puppy chow. Some of you guys caught the news. My baby's coming home tomorrow. Hey, Davis fam. Davis, don't put it in the freezer unless you're going to sit down with a very large glass of water. And because some of them get stuck like this, I'm telling you, once you put it in the freezer and then you have a bottle of water, you're like, I should have, because I thought that they're just good, room temperature, but cold, very good. Anyways, I think that's it. You guys, she's on her way. Please, I'm asking if you guys could do me anything. Please keep my daughter in prayer. She's in, she missed, the plane left an hour late, which caused her plane from Germany to take off without about 30 Americans. So because of that, there are a bunch of Americans sitting in a hotel waiting for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to get on a plane to go to Belgium, O'Hare, and come home. And I'm ecstatic to see my baby. I haven't seen her in 5 years, and if anybody, you don't even have to have, I don't want to say any moms, because there's plenty of people that know love like that just have a good friend, a pet, a person that they have an immense amount of love, and they just miss them so much. It just is, it's long overdue. And so I'm excited. I appreciate you guys coming in. Please stay positive, make memories this Christmas. You guys, we're not promised next Christmas. This may be our only Christmas. Spend it laughing and spending it with time with people who you love. At least she's not alone. That's true. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm a nervous wreck only because well, we got kind of excited when she goes, I'm taking off, I'm ready, and I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. And so we got excited. And then she said, I don't think that I'm going to make my flight in Germany. And I was like just a big swallow. She handled it better than me. When she called, she goes, all right, I either can go, I don't get home till later, like 7 or 8, but it's a direct flight and I leave later. Or I leave at 6:50 in the morning, but I have another layover like in Belgium and O'Hare. And this one, the one that I could take is from here in Germany straight to O'Hare and Grand Rapids. Anyways, we chose the one that was going to let her get home sooner. So please, you guys, keep her in prayer. There's just crazy people out there. There's very crazy people out there. There's people that are, thank you so much, you guys. There's people that see a woman alone and they just just keep her in prayer. That's my biggest fear is she's in another country and I have no idea even what hotel or anything. Um, I'm just trusting the Lord, and I believe that's all I need is to have faith in the Lord that He will get her home safely, and that's kept me for the last 9 years when she left away to school. When you hit the like button, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Please hit that like button, you guys. Help us get the any of our videos that like button. Um, but I truly believe that if I put my hands in the Lord and if I tell you guys to trust the Lord, then I believe that also. She will be a landing, and until she's right in front of me and on American soil again, I can breathe a sigh of relief. So I love you all. Tomorrow I will I'll probably record just for keeping it purposes, and I want to send it to my mom and stuff like that. But I love you guys. The puppy chow is super easy. The rice checks were $2.34. These were probably the most expensive. This was $3. This was $2. So this was almost $5. 6, 7, 8, and the powdered sugar. But then you get to keep it. So I would say roughly $10 you're going to spend on this recipe. But you can break it up and give it to people. The pecans I told you guys, they go kind of far too. So have a blessed night, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Please hit the like on your way out. And if you guys could do me a solid, share it if you know somebody who's interested in learning how to cook or anything like that. We do American, we do Mexican, we do Southern. Um, we have our pay links, we have our memberships. And if you guys enjoy the recipe, please uh, do whatever that prompts you to do. Have a blessed week. Bye bye.